today. 6 is Starhattan from the Trevor Williams stable at Emerald. Justin Stanley to ride gate 5 on the minimum, there by Star Witness. She was placed 2 back behind under the cap at Rockhampton. Did a little bit wrong last start at Bowen. On a day, she's capable. 7 is Zouy's Comet from the Russell Adair stable at Mackay. Adam Sewell to ride from gate 4 on the minimum. Son of Zeus, geez, big, he's strong. His first up run up this way was really, really good. He was fractious in the gates. He jumped away awkwardly and dipped. He was held up till the 200, but he really flashed late. So second up stats aren't brilliant, but you wouldn't sell him short in this. 8 is Shadow Goddess from the Tracy Simmons stable at Mackay. Warwick Satterley to ride from gate 2 on the minimum. It's not a smart missile. He's racing well again now, this horse. He chased home Motor May's last start. He's run 2 back at Rocky. Was good enough. He's found a little bit of form again, which is good to see. And the 10 to round them out is Hanua Hank from the Josh Manselman stable at Mackay. Tessa Townsend to ride from gate 3 on the minimum. A 9-year-old, he's probably stepping up a little bit in grade, and on recent form, you couldn't have him here. That's a look at them from the mounting yard, race 6 at Mackay. Class of royalty, 240 into 215. But I'll tell you one they're also backing is Zoui's Comet, the 7. $6 this morning into 380. This is race 6. It's a benchmark 70 over the 1560 metres. My number's 5, 1, 7 and 3. I'm with the 5 class of royalty. I just thought should be able to get the right run in transit again today. A horse that will stay out this trip without any problems at all. And one with some authority here last start. I know it's a bit tougher, but drops 3 kilos and just looks to be box seating right on speed. 5 class of royalty on top. The 1 Svindal, if he's close enough, I think he'll give this a shake. Svindal. He's won the 3 here, as I said. He's got a good record. He's won 11 races, so a very capable type on his day. The 7, the one there's a bit of money for, Zoui's Comet. He's a big horse. He's a monster. But I just like the way he attacked the line last start behind Invincible Jet over the 1200. This will suit him a lot better, but is he just maybe 1 run short? That's the question. And the 3 Srini, I thought was a good effort behind class of royalty here last start. Was just held up at a vital stage, but battled on well. 5, 1, 7, 3 are my numbers. A short time ago, I caught up with Adam Sewell, the rider of the 7, Zoui's Comet. Adam Sewell, you repartner Zouy's Comet here, second up, an 8-year-old who, really caught the eye first up, closing off well over an unsuitable trip.
Yeah, he's a lovely big horse. He started first up over 1200. Obviously, his form suggests that he gets over a good distance later on. But up here with the new trainer, they've probably kept him fresh, and with not so many distance races up here, they probably have to do that to keep him sort of ticking over up here. So, yeah, he jumps to 1560 today, but I don't think it's going to worry him. And good alley. The other day was probably a good test out just to get around this track. He struggled a little bit getting around the home corner. But yeah, good alley today. Should be getting a good run in transit, and we'll see what he can do at the end.
Quite funny, isn't it? A big horse around Mackay. You wouldn't think he'd get around it, but just flashing light down the straight last start.
Yeah, it probably helps he's trained here, so he does get to work around here a fair bit. But even so, they're not under pressure the same way as what they are race day. So yeah, it was good to see that he could finish off the way he did. But yeah, we'll have to see what he can do today.
And you're right, from this moment in the last for Michael Gainey, back in grade, so he's definitely not the worst in that.
Yeah, she's had a fair bit of racing, but yeah, back in grade. Tricky alley, but she sort of gets back anyways. It's just whether or not there's enough speed for, because she can finish off quite well.
Now, Professor, what's going on with this new hairdo? I know it's been developing. It's further developing. You're trying to stay in touch with your idol, Ash Butler.
Nah, it's got another daughter on the way, so I've got to start looking a bit scary, I suppose.
Well, mate, good luck here on Zouy's Comet.
Thank you.
There he is, Adam Sewell. He's on the second favourite here, but G-Class of Royalty's been a good go. $2.40 into $1.90. So a big go, Class of Royalty. There was good support for Zouy's Comets, just eased a little bit now to $4.20. Protest dismissed at Scone too, we're hearing. So protest dismissed out of Scone. That, of course, was race 5, so they're paying on 11, 10, 8 and 3. Protest dismissed at Scone. Yeah, that's about all I can tell you with the market here. They're really narrowing into these two, and particularly Class of Royalty. Here's Russell for the call.
Activated on top of the barrier, stalls ready to jump. Racing, not a bad break. First to break the line, Srini. Starhattan showing speed. Class of Royalty up into a handy spot. Zouy's Comet. Svindal's going back. Shadow Goddess for the back in the field. Then we've got Hanua Hank. Moving up on the outside of Hanua Hank is Such a Wit. And going back last of all is Rock and Soul as they sweep into the back straight. 1100 to go. Going to the front is Srini trying to steady the ship. Shows the way by 3/4 of a length. Class of Royalty sits up second and 2 lengths away. Then Svindal going to third. Zouy's Comet is fourth. The inside is Starhattan fifth. One away then to Such a Wit. He might be out 3 deep on the outside of the stablemate Anua Hank, and over on the inside, Shadow Goddess. Rock and Soul is back last of all. Half mile to go, and in front now is Svindal. Svindal rolled to the lead, shows the way by a length and a half. Going to second, Class of Royalties. Svindal is third. For the back in the field, Starhattan, Zouy's Comet is just under a bit of a ride as being passed by Such a Witch, Shadow Goddess. Anua Hank back second last. Rock and Soul whip them in as they make tracks towards the corner. 400 to go, Svindal in front, but it's about to be eyeballed by the favourite. Class of Royalty goes up to go to the front over Svindal. Starhattan, Zouy's Comet, Such a Wit to the outside, Shadow Goddess. Class of Royalty and Svindal, they are together. Svindal the inside, Class of Royalty the outside, Svindal's Class of Royalty. Svindal, Class of Royalty, they hit it. Class of Royalty wouldn't be denied, put his head down right on the line and landed the plunge. Svindal second, Starhattan third, then Zouy's Comet. Such a Wit, then came Srini, Shadow Goddess, Rock and Soul, Hanua Hank. Well, it took him a while to win, but when he did, 5 Class of Royalty. Look at this smash, 250 into 185. Puts his head down right where it counts, and that's on the line. Stand by for the judge to post the numbers, but 5 will get it. 5 Class of Royalty. Ryan Wiggins, Peter Fleming will be first. Second will be 1 Svindal. Third will be 6 Starhattan, and 4th will go to the 7 Zouy's Comet. Interim numbers now 5, 1, 6, 7. 5, 1, 6, 7. 5 Class of Royalty. Ryan Wiggins first, 180 the win, 110 the place. Second one Svindal, 330 the place. Third, 6 Starhattan, 180 the place. Winner of the race, Class of Royalty, now goes back to back here up the track in the trip. Class of Royalty, raced by Dr. D. Lemon, 7-year-old chestnut gelding. But
Back this horse, lovely ride. He had to dig deep, but he's only going to get better, isn't he?
I think so, and especially when we go a little bit further with him too, Michael. Yeah, no, he's racing very honestly.
He got a beautiful running transit last start, and again, he's matched that Wiggins with a great ride. He was able to just sit on the speed. He didn't panic, and he had to dig deep, though.
Yeah, he had to dig deep. He's a bit of a hard going horse too, you know, and sort of ideally if we had something to roll along a bit harder and sort of he'd relax a lot more, but outside the leader he probably didn't relax as well as we wanted. Yeah.
Well done, good win.
Thanks, Michael.
There he is, Peter Fleming, Class of Royalty, goes back to back under Wiggins. He just got that lovely run in transit, didn't he? Svindal really poured it on and said, well, let's have a go. Let's match it. And he nearly did too. He nearly beat the favourite there. Gee, they came for it, didn't they, Class of Royalty? But a good effort by Svindal. He loves this track. The 6 Starhattan loomed as a bit of a chance, has run third, and the 7 Zouy's Comet was good. He was off the bit a little bit to the corner, and he had to really try hard, didn't he, Zouy's Comet? So watch for him next start. He's not far off, but it was a good, tough win by Class of Royalty under Ryan Wiggins for Peter Fleming. Goes back to back, and, well, no doubt Gav will be shouting loud from Scone now, Jace, as we go, we go, we go. Gets one for the favourite backers, Class of Royalty. Welcome back to Mackay for the lucky last race 7, the QCWA Serena Branch members ratings band 0 to 55. It's over the 1560 metres, and the ones slowly getting towards us. Bold zip from the Josh Manselman stable at Mackay, Aaron Malloy to ride. Gate 7 takes 3 off down to 56 kilos. A good win last start. Ran down Microwave Jenny, who performed well earlier today. Definitely just needs a tempo on in the race, though. 2 is Plucker Khan from the Troy Clive stable at Townsville. Tessa Townsend to ride, gate 4, 59 kilos. He's had the 2 runs back. He's been going okay. Chased bravely at Cairns last start, so you wouldn't sell him short in this. 3 is Sizzling Samurai from the Nick Walsh stable at Rockhampton. Justin Stanley to ride gate 6, 58.5 kilos. Blinkers off again, a son of Sizzling. It was a good maiden win at Rocky too. Back last start, he just over-raced a little bit. So with those blinkers off again today, looks the right race for him to be cheeky in. 4 is Not a Fat Boy from the Liliana McCormack stable at Townsville. Adam Spinks to ride gate 3, 58 kilos. Cairns maiden winner last start. Good finish too. So another one needing a bit of tempo on here. 5 is Pretty As from the Jared Wheelo stable at Rockhampton. Ryan Wiggins to ride gate 11, 57 kilos. Son of Shalar, who was a good solid effort over the 1,200 metres last start. So stepping up in trip today, that's probably the question mark. 6 is Anselmo from the Troy Clive stable at Townsville. Warwick Sadlerly to ride from gate 5, 56.5 kilos. A Mackay Class 3 winner here, 3 starts back, but it wasn't the strongest of Class 3s and has been a bit disappointing since. 8 is Doom Diva from the Jared Wheelo stable at Rockhampton. Scott Sheargold to ride gate 9, 56 kilos. A lovely mare by Doomsday. She was a deserved maiden winner last start. She can back that up today. 9 is Roughing It from a Zouy Hone stable at Rockhampton. Gabrielle Simmons to ride gate 2, takes 3 off down to 53 kilos. He's always performing well. He doesn't win often, but he always puts in. 11 is From This Moment from the Michael Gainey stable at Townsville. Adam Sewell to ride gate 8, 54.5 kilos. Winker's first time. She's back in grade, this mare. Her recent runs have been good, particularly when she's been up in class. So a right sort of race for her to be a strong hope. 12 is In Your Element from the Josh Manson stable at Mackay. Brooke Johnson to ride from gate 1, takes 2 off down to 52. Winkers again, blinkers off first time. Just struggling for some form, so I'm passing here. 13 is Sand and Ocean from the John Manson stable at Mackay. Talia Fenlon to ride gate 12 on the minimum. Mare by Doomsday, racing well at the non-tabs in Class B grade. A little bit tougher here. And the 15 to round them out is LVR from the Tracy Simmons stable at Mackay. Tash Chambers, the pickup ride, gate 10, 54.5 kilos. Placed at Bowen, 3 back and a benchmark 45, but has been a little plain Jane last couple. That's a look at them from the mounting yard. Race 7 at Mackay. Finish proceedings, Roughing It. Well, he's the best back runner, would you believe? He's, well, I'm going to say he's a bit of a nonny, but that's probably me being a little unfair to him because he has won 7 races, but he's only won the one from 19 here at Mackay, so that might be what I'm thinking. But he's the favourite at 440, tab fixed in from 750. It's a ratings band 0 to 55 over the 1560 metres. My number's 3, 8, 11 and 5. I'm with the 3 here, Sizzling Samurai. Blinkers off, I think that's the teller. Deserves to race well. That win at Rocky 2 back was solid. It's maiden grade going to 0 to 55, but has to be a chance. 3 on top, and each way special. You've just got the each way shop. 8, Doom Diva, really good maiden win. Nice mare. She looked well again today. She can attack the line hard here. 11 From This Moment. I just thought she was back in grade nicely for this Winker's first time. Watch for her. She can go forward too. And the 5, Pretty As, might just be a query at this trip. Look, I left out Roughing It, but I can see why there's support for for him. 3, 8, 11 and 5. 3 a value special for me. A short time ago, I caught up with Justin Stanley, rider of the 3, Sizzling Samurai. Well, Justin, Sizzling Samurai here for Nick Walsh. Bit disappointing last start on face value, but might have gone a bit keen in the run.
Yeah, look, first time up to the upping trip the other day, blinkers on. And look, if you're looking for excuses, you say that he probably travelled a bit keen and, was weak the last little bit. I suggested to Nick if he's going to try him over the same trip again, maybe try him without the hood. So he's done that today. Whether it's going to be a 6 or 7 length turnaround, we'll find out. But look, it's not a real strong race. He won not too bad the start before that. So, look, I suppose you could probably throw a dart at the board and pick the winner in this one. But, blinkers off will definitely help him. And if he runs up to his maiden win, he's got to be some sort of each-way chance.
Try and be handy enough to them?
Oh, look, I think I'll just ride him where he is. He doesn't jump that well and show a lot of pace early. But the other day with the long run at Rocky with the blinkers on, I just let him sort of roll forward because he can get going a bit keen. Even the start before when he won, we go Kutamala mid-race. But with the blinkers off today, if he jumps and he settles, I'll just ride him where he's happy and give him a chance to run the trip, So, and just see how he goes. Hope for the best.
And, of course, you'll head to Cairns for the Friday of the amateurs. It'll be a big day there. And then back to town on Saturday.
Yeah, always a big day at the amateurs. I think I can't remember the last time that I've rode somewhere else away from the Cup on the Saturday, but going to stick with Little Felwell. Can't quite knock one off, but he keeps, he's always thereabouts and he tries hard. So we'll have another throw at the stumps and see if I can get a win on him Saturday.
Mate, good luck Friday. Good luck in town with Felwell Saturday. But most importantly, good luck with Sizzling Samurai here.
Thanks, mate.
Well, roughing it, now equal favourite with Sizzling Samurai. It's just that sort of race. Jace, have a look at this market. What have we got? 5 runners, 6 runners, is it? 5 runners, $6.50 to $5. Wow.
The two that have had the bulk of the support, I suppose, or some of the support late. Sizzling Samurai is now $8 into 5 as well. So number 3, the favourite way. Sizzling Samurai at $5. Yeah, for Justin Stanley. Roughing It's $5. Pretty As is $6. Got to 7 out from $5.50. Anselmo's been $7.50 to $6. There's been money for it. And Doom Diva's been out the gate. So Sizzling Samurai's had support, Roughing It's had support, and Selmo's had support. Doom Diva really easy, and Pretty As just a fraction easy. With From This Moment $8.50, got out to 10, back to $9.50. And on the QOP, it's been Anselmo $8 into 6 with support. Bit of specking in your relevant 26 to 18. Best betting race of the day, I reckon, here, Charging.
Yeah, very, very tough race to finish proceedings here at Mackay. It's been a good day's racing, though. Favourite backers, well, they've been up and down like a yo-yo, haven't they? But they've probably done better than we can normally do at Mackay for favourites. But it's affectionately known as the Graveyard, as you know. But that is an affectionate name. Don't file in the complaints. I'm not being critical. It's a great spot. Just favourite backers. Oh, dear. But anyway, favourite backers, well, they just can't work it out for the last. Here's Russell.
Now, the next one to come along is LVR. LVR went to move in, then backed away at the last moment. LVR just a little reluctant about moving up. So they're working on LVR. Ruppin, it stands up well in your element right up to it. Anselmo, Pretty As kept on the move behind the gates, and LVR just holding up proceedings. Three equal favourites now, the 3, the 5 and the 9. Sizzling Samurai, Pretty As and Ruppin it. $5 each of 3, the QOP and the tab trade. LVR goes up. Pretty As moves up. Now, coming along rideless is Plucker Khan. Plucker Khan moves up into the machine. And now we're right. 1560 the distance. Although Sandon Ocean, I missed him. He was back behind the tree at the back of the chute. Now Sandon Ocean goes up. Now we're right. Red light on. Roughing it, drawn down low. Set. And they're racing. Beautiful start it was too. In Your Element, the first to break the line, going to the front. Roughing it, showing speed. Up into a handy spot. Going forward early there is From This Moment. Out a bit deep on the track then is Pretty As. Pushing up in the centre, Sizzling Samurai. Roughing it, drifting back, Doom Diva. A long way back is Bowl Zip. Further back in the field, then we've got Not a Fat Boy. He's back fourth last. Anselmo, Sandon Ocean. Plucker Khan went back to the rear. Working up the back straight, Bruce Highway side of the track, and From the Moment shows the way. Shows the way by two. Pretty As is running second. In Your Element third. Sizzling Samurai running fourth. LVR is fifth. Doom Diva is in the centre. Out deep on the track, Bowls It. For the back in the field, then Roughing It, Not a Fat Boy. A long way back in the field, Anselmo, Plucker Khan and Sandon Ocean as last of all. They make tracks towards the corner. From This Moment, the leader. It's been there from the get-go, one in front. Running second is Pretty As. In Your Element third. Sizzling Samurai starting to loop them on the home turner. Coming through underneath it then is Doom Diva. From This Moment, the leader. One in front. Doom Diva trying hard. Sizzling Samurai out wide on the track. Anselmo From This Moment just in front. Doom Diva closing hard the last little bit. From This Moment just in front. Doom Diva dive miss. From This Moment defeated Doom Diva. Anselmo third. In Your Element fourth. Sizzling Samurai, Plucker Khan, Roughing It, Not a Fat Boy, LVR, Pretty As. Bowl Zip, Sandon Ocean last. From This Moment, Adam Sewell the winner. This moment, Adam Sewell is first on tab, 11.30 the win, 3.10 the place. Second 8, Doom Diva, 2.70 the place. And third, I'm pretty sure, we'll go to the 6, Anselmo, $3 the place. Fourth should go to 12, In Your Element, but we're just awaiting for the numbers to go up in the semaphore board. Here they come now. Interim numbers after the running of race number 7. They are 11, 8, 6 and 12.
By From This Moment, out in front, she just kept going.
Yeah, we've been trying to get her up and out of the gates and get her a little bit more positive out of the gates, but she keeps getting well back. But she showed plenty of toughness about her today to keep kicking.
Drop back in grade noticeably too today.
Yeah, look, we had her nominated for Cairns 2 races, and we had to go the Guineas. I wasn't afraid of the Guineas horses. It was probably the Cairns track that brought her unstuck. Her work down the beach was really, really sharp, and I was pretty confident going into there, but just the rise at Cairns took it off her when she was off the bit. But, coming here today, I'm a big drop from class. We were happy to wait all day for her.
And a good positive ride by Adam Sewell.
Yeah, I just spoke to him and asked him what his thoughts are, and he said, I'll give her a dig out and see where she's be. If she jumps and puts herself there, we'll keep rolling, and if she doesn't, he'll play it as he sees it. And, I was very happy when she got to the front.
Well, makes the trip home okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a long trip home, but we'll get there.
Oh, you've got company?
No, I'll be looking for your headlights.
Well, I'll be right there. We'll stop and have a cold Coke somewhere.
Yeah, beautiful. Sounds good.
Well done, Michael Gainey. From This Moment, mare by Impending. She got there. Closing off really well was Doom Diva. She was always going to do that, Doom Diva, but From This Moment just rated to perfection by Adam Sewell in front and has held them at bay. The 6 has run third, which is Anselmo for Troy Clive, and the 12 In Your Element fourth. Sizzling Samurai, close enough. Couldn't really find any excuses. Just had to scout why, but nothing. No excuses at all. 11, 8, 6 and 12. Well done to Michael Gainey and Adam Sewell, who rated that horse to an absolute tee to win. So I'll just see if we can. He's slowly coming back at him. We'll hang around and we'll grab him. That'll keep Stavo happy and me in the good books for a change. But yeah, from this moment, good, strong, tough win. As he said, she just probably needs things to go her way, and she got that today under Adam Sewell, just able to get out, dictate, and yeah, we saw the best of her today. But it was an even field, and in the end, well, she's double figure odds, so a good little shot for some backers from this moment. And I'll try and pick up Adam Sewell, the professor as we know him, to get his thoughts there. Adam, good positive ride. She deserved that.
Yeah, she has a good turn of foot, but probably getting too far out of her ground. It was a pretty average race today. Sticky alley. She began well, so I went forward on her, and she was strong the line.
Pretty blunt assessment. Average race, you thought?
Yeah, it was. do your form.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to put it more nicely than that, Adam. But yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, but it was, yeah, like some of these races at Mackay can be like that. So Mick Gainey found a nice race for her, dropping back in grade, and that obviously paid off today.
Doom Diva was coming, but you just got that nice run in transit. She just kept kicking, though.
Yeah, exactly. And sort of Doom Diva's the same. She's taken a long time to win a maiden, and she's probably benefited from winning the maiden. But yeah, same sort of with my filly. It's taken a little while for her to win again, but she's done that, so that's all you can ask for.
Well done, Mr. Sewell.
Thank you.
Put it bluntly, Adam Sewell. It was an average race. Well, yeah, it was an even race. It was an even race. 11, 8, 6, and 12 round out the day's proceedings. Jace. Sometimes they just do not have filters, do they, these jocks? But that rounds out the day from Mackay. Very good afternoon, and back to you in the studio.